What if this ceiling became the centerpiece? In this video, I will show you how to craft a sculpted, curved design ceiling with integrated lighting, bringing movement, mood, and elegance to your Revit model. So, to start, we're going to go to the ceiling plan. In here, we can create our form on the ceiling directly. I will create this entire design, this entire form with the component, with the generic model. And the reason is that first, we are going to create it just for this space. And it will be much easier and faster to create it in here. And also, if we create it as a family and then load it into our project, the only option that it could give us might be the fact that we can create schedules for that, but we can schedule and measure this entire form manually too, because it has a very regular and usual form and it is easier to calculate everything about it. So to make this process faster, to model much better, I'm going to create it with the generic model, of course in the ceiling category. So I'm going to go to component section. In the modeling place, in here I will select this ceiling, and if you want you can assign a name for that and click on OK. Then I will go to this extrusion, and the whole form we are going to create it with this ellipse. First I will create one giant ellipse in the center, maybe like this in here, and then we are going to bring it to the center. Then I will create a smaller one in this part. You don't really need it to be exactly in the center. And then another one in here, and the last one in this part. In this section. Okay, I'm going to move this one to right, and this can stay in here. Then I will create some lines on the other side so we can cut them. I'm going to create one in here, another one maybe in this section. Then for covering this part, this section will be deleted, and I'm going to create something from here to this section, and the second layer will be covering from this part to here maybe, and the central section can be from this part maybe to here. Okay, then I'm going to split these parts. In here we're going to cut this section, in this part we are going to cut this section, in here I'm going to cut this part, and in here it will be here. Then we are going to maybe trim these parts like this. For here I'm going to trim it this way, and also from here, and then in this section I'm going to trim it like this, and for here we're going to go this way and like this. If you want, you can move these where you want them to be. I'm going to move it to this section maybe, and the other side I will set it in here, maybe to this part. Okay, this is good. Perfect. Now I will use this peak line with a specific offset, maybe 4 centimeter, and I'm going to create another layer outside this part. Maybe 4 centimeter might not be enough, so we're going to go with 5 or maybe 6 in this section, inside, in the outside, and in the exterior section. Then I will set all of these parts to close this loop manually, because you might not be able to set them with this trim. I'm going to do all of these parts like this be sure there is no open loop. And in here, you see it is very small and they need to be trimmed manually for here. And I think we have one more left in this part, and the last one hopefully in here. Okay, now I'm going to hit finish and we can go to this 3D view. If we move this up in this part and this section in here, we can see this beautiful ceiling. To finish it, to like change the height of all of these parts, I'm going to also do something else. If we go to this first ceiling, I will just simply copy this on the same place 3 times. So for each one of these sections, I can assign different height. I'm going to click on Edit Extrusion, and each time I will delete 3 of these parts. This section will be for the outer line, like this. Then I'm going to select it again, click on Edit Extrusion. I will delete the outer section and the second section and the first section. With tab, you can select them. For the other one, I'm going to click on this part in the third section and in the first section. Okay, and then for the first part, I'm going to delete all of these sections like this. Hit finish, and now we can go to this 3D view. In here, I will just change the height of all of these parts. For example, this central section, since it is very small, it can have the highest height. So I'm going to move it down in here. Then we have the second part, which can be in this part. Third section, I will change its height to somewhere like this. And the first part, I will move it up in here so we can just see a very small section of that. Okay, so this is our ceiling, and we are going to also assign lighting for that. To do this, we are going to go to the setting of each part. I'm going to go to create section, and with a very simple void extrusion, I'm going to create some voids inside this part. I'm going to set my work plane in this part. Let's check where it is. Okay, and then I'm going to click on all of these edges to the interior side like this, and the other side in here. We are going to trim these. Also, we need to do it manually like this, and here. And in this part, I'm going to repeat it. Let's first move this one. Okay, and the other side to here. I'm going to hit finish, and if I click on this section, we can see the void outside this part, which is too much. We don't really need it to be there. I'm going to change this to maybe 3 centimeter could be enough. If we rotate, we can see it much better. I'm going to change it to maybe 2 centimeter like this. Okay, now if we move a little bit, we can see all of these parts is empty. We're going to repeat it for all of these sections one by one. Okay, now that all of these sections are empty, as you can see in all of these parts, I'm going to select them, just the forms, just the models like these, 4 of them, and I will assign a material for these sections. Let's go with just simply material and click on OK and OK. Then I will hit finish. And again, we are going to create another generic model for the lighting. This type of model, this type of lighting should be assigned with just materials, and it is exactly the same. You can assign a lighting material, a light bulb material from the material in Revit, and it works very cool in any rendering engine that you want. Since my work plane is set on this part, I'm going to use this pick line, and I will select all of these sections, or maybe I'm not sure where it is exactly. Let me just first set my work plane in the inner side of this section. Then I'm going to select and click on these edges in here and in this part. The good thing about this is that we don't really need to change these lines. If I hit finish, it will be created there. I'm going to put this on -1 centimeter, and we can see it in here. Before I do anything, I'm going to assign a parameter for the material. Let's create it with light. Click on OK and OK. And in here, I will go to the material section. We can use this light. Click on OK and OK. I think we should have the color in this part. Okay, I will change it to something lighter. Click on OK and OK. And then we are going to repeat it for other parts too. I will go to create section, or maybe it is better to create them separately since these sections will work together. We're going to create another generic model, or maybe you could create it with this lighting fixture. Let's go with this option to see how it works. I'm going to create on OK, set your work plane on this part and click on show to see where it is exactly. I will use this extrusion with this pick line and click on all of these sections. Since I don't really use the generic model option, I am not sure what kind of options it has. So I'm going to hit finish, and in this part I will set the height for that like this. I'm going to select it, and I'm going to assign the same material, this light. Click on OK and hit finish, and we are going to repeat it for these two sections too. Okay, now I have created all of the lightings inside this part. Of course, you can change their placement, you can change the size, their thickness, you can create them exactly aligned with these parts, maybe less than this, maybe more than this, or any form or shape that you want. I'm going to select this ceiling, and in its edit type, we have this material. Go to this section and let's assign a wood material for that, maybe this one. Let's change its color to something like this. Click on OK, OK, and OK. Now we have a very unique and chic ceiling in this part. It could very much cover a chandelier, and I think this is a very modern way of designing this ceiling. So thank you so much for watching until now. I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will see you next time.